Seals back with you today. I'm going to pick up today from my video yesterday. All right, some things have changed, but it's not necessarily for the best either. One, right after my video was posted yesterday, they come out and reduced the 111 million required for GU for Rey Mysterio down to 92 million, which is still 10 million higher than what it has been. And it's 15 million higher than what it was originally. Now, honestly, there's still a lot that has to be changed. But that's a positive. That's one little positive. The negative is the fact that you are still locked out from getting a pro if you're not elemental. I don't know how that's fair for lower tiers that are trying to improve themselves. And they're trying to improve themselves for free. And you put these standards so high and unreachable that it has people convinced in their mind that they've got to pay you for it. No, sir, you do not. The event lasts for 3.5 days. If you time your game bouts the right way and you play your ads, play all of your ads, if you get the full amount of ads, that is, which is another problem we've been having. If you get the full amount of ads, you should be able to get at least to the second or third card before 7 p.m. my time when the ads reset every day. That will give you 50 free ad-based games to play extra in one day. Alright? Because it's supposedly a 25 ad margin. You can make pretty damn good progress with that. You might not get the event card, you might not get the upgrade badge, whatever, the mask. But at this point, we really don't need it. I mean, we really don't. I mean, the game's broken because of a glitch that none of us are sure that they're ever going to fix. But there's one thing that I want to point out as I'm playing this game, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and play my games and you can watch as I'm doing this. But there's one thing that I need to point out. When JB got called out yesterday, when all this stuff started going down, JB went straight to Twitter and told everybody that it's taken a mental state on him and he might go dark on his Twitter for a little while. Don't buy into it because there's nothing wrong with the guy. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. He's using it as a crutch. He's taken a major trending topic in America right now, or all over the world, and he's using it for his advantage. He's saying he's mentally ill. No, he's not. Because I guarantee you, today, tomorrow, the next day, there'll be a video of him right in your face, being the typical douchebag that he is, bragging about something that he got, bragging about his GU progress and all this other stuff. He's a liar. Mark my words. Video's coming. His video's coming. You know it. It's going to prove that he's a liar. He's a damn lie. He's going dark for a little while. It's taking a mental toll, but he's going to be the same douchey asshole that he was always been. This time he's not going to be cheating because he's already been caught. He's going to be trying to do everything he can in this next video to kiss your butt and make sure that you idolize him or continue to idolize him. Hey kids, Listen to me close. Open your ears nice and wide. That man don't give a crap about you. None of you. The only thing he's after is glory. He's out for himself. That's all. He's not worried about none of y'all. You think he goes to bed at night saying, I wonder what Skills did today? No, he don't give a shit. Not that I would be the example anyway. But one of his little favorite followers or whatever, hey, maybe he's got one of y'all favorited somewhere. But you think he goes to bed at night saying, I wonder what that kid's doing tonight? I wonder if he's had a good day. No. You know why? Because he's out spending your money on this game. You donated money to him to watch his Twitch. He probably put it under some kind of fake fund or something, to make it sound like it's all... Dude, it's going straight to his pocket. And it's going straight to this game. And on top of that, Cat Daddy's giving him free credits. It's a known fact. We saw it in his damn video. I mean, the corrupt gamer, the corrupt company are together, working together to kill their own franchise. The more you buy into it, the more they sit back and laugh at you. You want to go back and you want to keep on, paying to play? Imagine you were the kid, or the kids, or the men, or the women that were in those King of the Rings that he cheated on. And you needed that one more crown to get a pro, or you needed that one more crown to get Corbin or Booker T. And a cheater screwed you out of it in the championship at that. Imagine being that guy that he victimized. And tell me how you would feel. My tweets are wide open. At skills_251. I'm very easy to find. Very easy. There ain't just... you got something to say to me. Feel free. I'll respond. I'll talk to everybody. I'll hear your case of why he's not a cheater. I'll hear your case of why you choose to, soak up the sun that shines out his ass. So hey, feel free. But here after a while, get back to the actual game itself. Right now I'm on EC. I've got a lot of ground I got to make up because I chose sleep over anything else. And as broken as this game is, who can blame me? I just didn't feel like playing, to be honest with you. But we have a TBG that we 15K'd the team. We got collections coming up, the rewards coming up for it here in a little bit. I won't get to that. I'll show you a clip of it here in a second. We got our 130th win out of 137, so 130-7 now. Go Jokers Wild. To be honest with you, hashtag Jokers Wild. That hidden gem of a team. We're not the outsiders. We're not number one. We're not Italian-Manian. We're not number two. But we're a problem for people in the game. So, if you ever get a chance to take on Jokers Wild, my team, my teammates, the team itself, before I go into that, Jokers Wild is not my creation. I gave a shout out to Blade, otherwise known as Joker, yesterday on the upload. He's the one that built this team. He did. When I disbanded my team a few years ago, I put out a tweet asking for, anybody got a space for a player that, I got proofs and all that. Sent all my proofs out, and I mean, I got like a super huge response because people know me in game. I might not know you, but you've seen me. You know, if you've seen me, give me a shout out. You know, I'm. You know, I don't care if I lose to you. If I lose to you, it doesn't matter. You know, if I'm trading cards at the time you beat me, congratulations, you still beat me. You know, it's not that big a deal. You know, I'm glad that you beat me. You know, I don't have a super duper amount of cards to begin with. You know, I don't have, you know, all gold event pros, you know, full heroics and all that stuff. I don't have all that. I have half heroics because I don't spend, and sometimes life happens. You got other things you got to take care of. And me personally, my life matters a lot more than this game does. So if you want to poke fun at somebody because they only got, you've only got half heroic, you might want to stop to think maybe that's all we wanted before you judge. And I've got a saying for you. I've got a quote for you. Before you judge me, make sure you're perfect. And I'll say it again. Before you judge me, make sure you're perfect. Because I don't think you are. You know why? Because God didn't make any of us perfect. We all have flaws. Every one of us. You know, it's up to you how you... It's up to you how you adapt to your flaws. You know, you can choose to have a pity party, or you can just choose to accept that this is the way that you are. And, you know, I have a southern voice. You know, Jay Meister and me were joking around on Twitter earlier. You know, have you ever heard yourself on a video play back and you're like, man, what the heck? Wow, that's me. I sound terrible. You know, yeah, I've got a redneck voice, man. I'm country. I'm from Alabama. I live in the South. Yeah, I have an accent, man. You know, my accent's strong. You know, people poke at me about it, you know. You know, the typical country, southern, you know, jokes and all this other garbage, you know. Dude, it's the voice I was born with, man. It's the voice that I grew into. You know, I have fun at myself, man. It's you can't dwell on stuff like that, you know. But, you know, when players go at each other talking about, oh, you've only got a 36 base pro in your deck still. Like I had a troll hit me the other day, poking at me. By the way, I've got an F1 fortified Angelo Dawkins in my top 8. You know why? Because I didn't get any cards that can beat it. Simple. With equipment and the fortified on, I didn't get any other cards that could top it. That's why it's in my top 8. That's why any of us have our top cards in our top 8. Trolls like that, they just think they got an advantage over you. They don't. They have 0 point in any of it. And it's hilarious to me to hear these little kids talking, oh, you've only got a base pro, or I look at their profiles, they've got 20 points on PvP in a bronze league. They've got 1,500 games played, but they claim that they've been on since season 1. You've been in a game since season 1. Here it is 5 years later, and you've only got 1,500 games played? But you're a grinder, right? That tells you right there, if you got 1,500 games played and you started in season 1 and it's season 6, y'all paid for your stuff. You all did. You all paid for it. And then there's players like myself and the people I surround myself with who earned ours the right way by playing for free. And, you know, I've got many more shout-outs I could do. One, Waiting on Network. Good dude. But he's one of those guys, no offense to you, one, because you're a great dude, but you got this complex about you that you want to be in the spotlight. Holmes, people like you because you're you, man, not because of what you're doing on the game. I just want that to sink into you, man, because you're a good dude. You know, everything that you produce on the game and on your tweets and all that, man, it's all good. But you paid for it. You know, that's all it is. You know, you don't have. I've been trying. I told you this when we were teammates, man. You don't have to do that. But I'm not. That's not a bad shout out. It's not a bad thing, man. Because you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. You're going to continue to pay. Not you. I mean, it's like the community's going to continue to pay. Let's put it that way. But there's a difference between somebody who pays and brags and then somebody who pays and plays with what they're paying for. One is one of those guys. If he buys credits, he uses them and earns what he gets. He uses them for bouts when he runs out of ads. So be it, stuff like that. Packs, not so much. He uses it to rebound his attacks. That's what he uses it for. And one, I just want to let you know, it might have come out bad, but it's not what it meant. You know, I apologize if it comes off the wrong way. But you're probably the best example I had of what I'm leading up to. You know, it's the way it is. You know it, man. I mean, we've had this discussion before. You don't have to do it to be recognized. You know, people respect you because you're you. And to be honest with you, man, if you don't stop stalking me on my game, every 5 minutes, I pull a picture of your doppelganger. And, you know, if anybody don't know, one looks just like Luke Harper. Sometimes, I swear to God, I'm talking to Luke Harper. I mean, I swear to God, he looks just like Luke Harper. And so every time you pull a monster card or a beast card and it's got Luke Harper on it, man, that's network waiting. That's rating on network. I'm telling you, that's one. Don't let him deny it. He's Luke Harper and he knows it. Or let's say, not Luke Harper, Brody Lee. He's Brody Lee and he knows it. He's just being undercover. He don't want to tell nobody. But if there's somebody that looks just like somebody else, they could be twins. And I find it funny. Yeah, I really do. I think it's funny. Yeah, it's odd. It's just crazy how much you look like him. To me, anyway. Other people might not see it the way I see it, but man, to me, you look like him. That's why I'm always creating the little memes and send them to you. You know, telling you to quit stalking me. But, you know, it's just the outpouring on the video that I had yesterday, it was pretty cool. You know, I have to admit, it's been pretty cool, you know, because I'm pretty skeptical about getting on front of the camera, you know. I'm usually typing stuff out instead of going in front of a camera and talking. It's just the way I'm more comfortable being. I don't need the publicity, you know. I'm not chasing clout and all this other stuff. This is just somebody who's a veteran of the game that has been saying this stuff all along. I've been telling y'all this all along. But there has been so many people that's been like just trying to destroy my reputation on Twitter in the past for calling this stuff out as far as high reset counts. High reset counts, man, are a real thing. I went 529 resets before I got my first pull.